Hey, if you're feeling stuck right now and life is kind of glitching out on you, nothing's flowing like it used to, I want to offer you an insight of truth that might shift everything for you. So the times we're living in right now, things have never been faster. We're at a unique, unusual, vibrational time. And what you think might be being stuck, what you think might be that there's something wrong, that things aren't working out, you're not in the flow, might just be that you're operating on an outdated operating system. One that no longer matches the frequency that you're moving into, that you're becoming. You know, we've been taught as we move through planet Earth that if something feels off, then we got to fix it, that there's something wrong. And I want to share with you that's not always true, because the discomfort that you're feeling right now, it's not a failure. You're not broken. It's feedback. Think of it as just your inner system that's evolving, because we're so connected. You know, the mind, body, soul is much more interconnected than we realize. And you're moving beyond the limitations that you've outgrown. Your inner system is just trying to evolve. So when your energy begins to rise and your old self can't keep up, that's when you start having these little kinks that feel like things aren't working out for you, or friends are falling away, or something's not, communication isn't syncing. Because when you came to planet Earth, this is from the majority of people, all the beliefs that we had were obtained on survival energy. And now they're starting to break down. We're moving into a new system, a new path, a new way of being. So that resistance that you're feeling, it's not a time to evaluate something that's wrong. It's not a time to stop. It's something new that is trying to emerge within you. So think of your world like an inner software. And this old coding that was designed based on survival, maybe it's people pleasing, or it's proving yourself, or it's perfection, or avoiding failure, chasing success. These things are survival on how to exist in the world and be loved, be liked, be worthy. But now you may be awakening to a new way of being. Your authentic self is starting to come online, and you don't understand what the heck is going on here. As a QHHT practitioner for 15 years, personally trained by Dolores Cannon, I see it in my clients all the time. They come to me with their eyebrows like this because they feel like they're doing something wrong. Something's just not syncing anymore. They can't keep going back to the same job. Nothing feels the same. They feel numbed out. They feel disenchanted and dissatisfied. You know why? Because at this time, your soul is calling you into a new truth, into a freedom, a full alignment that most of us haven't experienced before. And so what's happening is, like, the old system, your inner software is like, feels maybe like crashing, to use computer technology. You might feel off. You may doubt yourself because you don't have like solid foundation feeling underneath you. Your emotions loop, you're overthinking. Your mind is spiraling, but the beautiful part about this is that you don't need to fix what's crashing. Think about that. You don't need to fix what's crashing. We're just going to upgrade and nurture what's running in the background, where you're going to be rebooting energetically. That's what's happening with most of humanity right now. So most people, they look to try to think their way, to fix their way into clarity, but clarity isn't mental, it's vibrational. And once you shift your reality by shifting the signal that you're emitting, instead of emitting vibrations of fear, worry, self-doubt, uncertainty, then just let's neutralize that. Forget the old, I got to raise my vibration and get happy right now, because you're in too much confusion, right? All you have to do is just relax a little bit, do the trust dance. I'm just going to let go a little trust. Just get a little relaxed. Just focus on something, your pet, a good movie, a walk in the park that relaxes you. Because when you shift your focus and you just get to neutral, then everything your nervous system can relax. Even your helpers, your guides, your angels, your higher self can reach you. They can reach you too. Because it's all part of dropping in little insights. 1111, 444, 222, 555. These are because you've come to the vibrational essence. When you relax at neutral is inherently positive, like by 0.5%. So You're gonna meet the operating system. You're gonna meet your guides. You're gonna meet the space where things can more integrate smoother. So you don't have to force it. You don't have to think it. Just tune yourself. Tune yourself to relaxing. What would I do? I would say, all right, be more and do less right now. Just take inspired action. Don't don't think, overthink. Just relax, stop, pause. Notice the loop that you're in that keeps playing the pattern. Let's drop into your body and, feel into that space where you feel the pattern is continuing to go, because this is an old belief system. An old belief system that's recurring this pattern, and you need to ask yourself, like, what would I need to believe is true for me to feel this way? And then ask, what frequency am I embodying right now? Is it a low vibration? And there's no judgment. It just gives us information. It's just giving us results and information. There's no judgment. But if you find yourself in self-doubt all the time, you got to choose a new tone. You got to don't let your mind, default on a 8-lane highway of doubt. Just give yourself a break occasionally, even if it's just 30 minutes or an hour from that. It's just enough to let it in, right? Choose a new tone, a little bit relaxation. But let this be your permission slip to relax a little bit. If you want a deeper, more in-depth discovery, you can reach out to me for a free consultation about a deep quantum healing hypnosis session where it's about 4 to 5 hours long, and we're gonna unpack all of that and rewire you and get some information from your higher self. But some things that you can do on your own. This is subtle work, but it does change everything because your energy is shifting right now and your reality is responding to that. So if you're watching this and you're thinking, well, I think this is me. I feel stuck and I didn't know why. Let this be your confirmation. Maybe you're not stuck. Maybe you are upgrading. And that means, you're right on time. Your guides are celebrating. They got the cigar with the lighter. They're going, that's all, they're looking at that's my girl right there, or that's my guy. Because you've just found out that, whoa, wait a minute, I'm upgrading. So now I've created a free guide that helps you remove blocks. And I've also got a free consultation down if you want to check out a personal consult with me. And we can look into scheduling a quantum healing hypnosis session with you. I want to talk to you a little bit about the next video about Dolores Cannon and what she told us in our advanced training about the times we're moving into. And here's the cool part. My advanced training was the very last class that Dolores Cannon was alive on planet Earth. She died shortly after my training in advanced in 2014. And she gave us a story, something that she told us to remember, that her spirit told her to tell us. And I'm going to share that in my next video. So stay tuned. Enjoy the ride.